Happy Thursday. We are going to be hanging out with Lauren today. She's going to teach us how to do dips. So let's go do them. Hey, Lauren.
Hi, Jillian.
What are you going to teach me today?
Today we're going to learn how to do dips on the bench.
Okay, because they're harder if they're not done on the bench, right?
That's correct.
Okay, are you ready to teach me how to do a perfect dip?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Show me perfect form on a dip.
Okay, so you're going to start sitting on a bench.
Step one, find a bench.
Step one, find a bench. Step two, put your hands right here by your hips. You're going to scoot yourself forward so that you're sitting almost off of the side. The further away your feet are from the bench, the harder the dip is going to be. So if you want to start really basic, you're going to keep your feet at a 90-degree angle, drop your hips off the bench, bend your elbows so that your elbows go back, and using your arms, not your feet, push yourself back up.
And you guys can't see this, but
down.
Lauren is actually watching herself in the mirror, which is great, which is why you want to work out at a gym with mirrors, because she's checking her form the whole time to make sure that she's doing it correctly. Because what happens if your form is wrong, Lauren?
You're going to hurt yourself.
That's right.
Okay, so after you do that, if that feels okay, you can try with your legs further out. So if you keep your legs all the way straight, that's going to be the hardest way to do the dips on a bench. So we'll try that. Legs all the way straight. You're going to lower yourself down and back up.
Those are some good-looking dips, Lauren.
Thanks, Jillian.
Wow.
And this is really targeting your triceps here. It's a very, very difficult tricep exercise. Your shoulder is moving a lot in this exercise, so if you do have shoulder injuries, you probably want to do the lower modification or avoid this exercise, but it's a really great tricep exercise.
And like, if you wanted to make it harder, you could, if you're, feeling up for a challenge, you can put like a weight on yourself, I guess.
You could try to do that, like a weighted dip.
Yeah. But what you're saying is these are very, very hard, so tread lightly.
Yeah, let's try them.
Okay, let's try it. Okay, so step one.
Find a bench.
We found the bench. Okay.
Have a seat.
Seated.
Hands on the bench directly by your hips.
Okay.
And then you're going to scoot yourself forward so that you're almost off the bench. Keep your feet, we'll do the lower modification because you're a beginner. Keep your feet closest to the bench.
Okay.
You're going to lift yourself up and lower your hips off of the bench.
Okay. Wait, 90 degrees.
Yep, 90 degrees. Check yourself in the mirror there.
Wow, I look great.
Good. Now bend your elbows, lower yourself down, and push back up. Very good.
The fire in my triceps is so real.
So she's feeling it right here in her triceps, at back of your arm area. So you can see it would be a lot easier if you pushed up with your feet, right?
Yeah, it would.
But that's not what we're trying to work here. We're working our arms. So you want to make sure you're pushing up with your arms.
So if somebody's like doing this wrong, they would be like I guess, like using their feet.
Yes, so you'll see their hips lift up like that instead of just pushing straight up. That's how you know that you're using your feet instead of just your arms.
Okay, or like their, I guess, elbow like out. Oh, geez.
Yeah, you don't want to flare your elbows out that way.
So don't do that. Yeah, that's really putting pressure on your shoulder there.
Yeah, so it's a good exercise. Your shoulder is going to be a stabilizer muscle definitely in that exercise. Just be careful if you have any sort of shoulder injury.
Okay, so that was great. And it was really nice because I could check my form in the mirror to make sure that my knees were at that 90 degrees and that when my shoulders went back, that they were like tucked in.
Yes, so and you don't want to flare them out to the sides.
It was hard though.
Yeah, it's definitely a hard exercise. You probably want to start with 2 sets of 10 or 12 on that one.
There you go. You heard it here first, guys. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with us today. From Milestone Wellness Center, Baptist Health Milestone Wellness Center, I'm Jillian.
I'm Lauren.
This is Lauren. Enjoy your week.